Good morning, everyone. Welcome back on Daily Crypto Plan. It's Tuesday, January 13. Let's start with Bitcoin on higher time frame and we'll go from there. Announcement today, I'll do the London session classic on Discord for VIP and premium members. Stefan had something else to do. He's not at his desk, so no day trading with Stefan today. Yeah, day trading with Stefan next week, next Tuesday most probably. Okay, let's start with Bitcoin, CME. Well, we bounced a little bit, but you can see we didn't do anything from yesterday. We just bounced a little bit. We are at 92,000. You will convince me that we are bullish after a clear breakout about 95, maybe 100k, and then a retest, and then a W. There are a lot of things that should happen for me to become bullish on higher time frame on daily. For the moment, we are still in this range, and we can still play the range game. It's that simple for me. Indicators are not outperforming anything. Just following the price action. I don't see why I should become extra bullish here. Let the market prove ourselves that prove us that is bullish, and we'll follow it. Okay, so that's the CME chart. Keep in mind this gap here, this new created gap is not fully filled here. Yeah. For me to have a gap close, we need to close with a candle body below this low. So I don't know. Doesn't look that gap is fully closed. That CME chart, classic template. Well, you can see we are still on the wrong side of the trend line. We can even at some point in time make a daily M, which will be ugly to see, but well, it's not up to us. Ethereum on daily, struggling to stay above this trend line, struggling to push higher, but I just don't see it. I cannot say that yesterday Ethereum outperformed Bitcoin, but I see that Ethereum is stable. It's not dumping as much. That doesn't mean outperforming, that's for sure. Could start outperforming, yes. I need to see this high being taken out, the next high, accept above. For the moment, I'll consider this movement here range. Yeah? 2.8, 3,500, more than enough for us to make money. I'll definitely play an SFU here if I'll get it, but nothing else. For the moment, I'll intend to play the range game. I'll be extra careful when I'm shorting Ethereum. If I'll short Ethereum, I prefer to short Bitcoin. But I don't see that bullishness everyone is talking about in X. Okay, Ethereum versus Bitcoin. W is okay. We are retesting that W, but we are creating yams here, which is not the most bullish thing we want to see on Ethereum versus Bitcoin. Actually, like we discussed multiple times, this is a range, and if this range fails, well, then look down. Look down, because probably this is the next level where the market will stop. Let's hope that the pump chaser zone will hold for the moment. Bitcoin dominance, pretty simple here. Close, daily candle close below 60% is not bad for us, but we don't have anything special. The market is going sideways. Yeah, we had some yams. Yeah, we had even an yam here. We are retesting on daily. But if you zoom out a little bit more, you'll see the market is consolidating this level. We'll find out sooner than later if we'll accept above 60% or will dump. If I zoom out on weekly and I'm looking at the Bitcoin dominance, well, I have reasons to believe that dominance will be at 45-50% this year, but If will happen, when will happen, I don't know. Yes, strong, really strong. Like I said, yesterday we made a new all-time high, people. A new day, a new all-time high. That's not something you want to short. Yeah, we have a good location. Yeah, we should think extra careful here, but do you really want to short a strong market like that? Indeed, it's dangerous to play there. I will short that level there? No. That level, let's say you had a long from the bottom, like we, or even lower. This is a good level to start hedging yourself, to hedge that long position. But to short here, no. Give me a daily M, give me enough reasons for a reversal, and maybe. But now, no. Look at what happened yesterday. We dumped, we retested this, we took it as support, and we are pushing higher. We created a new all-time high. For the moment, ES is strong, really strong. Gold market, I'm not calling a top, like I said multiple times. I'm not calling a top, a reversal, not a top, if I don't see at least daily M's. And you can see the market is pushing higher. Yeah, we have some reasons to think that the market is not as strong as we see on the chart. Yeah, some of them. But I don't have a reversal. I cannot say, well, gold has the top, look at the M, look at the divergence, look at the setup, probably will go down. No. Could push a lot higher before we'll form that M, before we'll form a reversal. We don't have a reversal here. At least in my humble opinion. Silver, similar. Strong, really strong, no yams. The market is creating higher highs. Let's enjoy ourselves. We'll remember this trade on silver for years from now. Years from now, you'll remember this trade. Who'll still trade 10 years from now will probably get the next move up on silver. Because silver will not stay at these levels forever. Will pump higher, but they'll probably push it back down. And then after 10, 15 years, silver will do the same movement. I don't know how many of the traders today will still be in the market there. I don't know if I'll still be alive. Who the fuck knows? Okay. Silver, gold versus silver. I keep this one here just to get W, to get the reversal. I don't see a reversal yet. I'm watching this chart. Until I'll see a reversal on gold versus silver, I don't have any reason to worry about silver itself. I think silver will perform more. When I'll see a daily, weekly W here, or something ugly, something to tell me, well, probably that's it. No, silver will push higher, gold will follow, because now silver is leading, not gold. Slow and steady. Total market cap, we are in the same place, people. Nothing fancy here. We are fighting 3 trillion, we are consolidating, we are going sideways. Would be nice to have to complete the W and push higher, test 3.5, then come back down, retest that W and then push higher. Yes. I hope that for 2026, but we have to wait and see, people. We don't want to put ourselves in front of the market. Let the market confirm this W. Go to 3.5, then retest that W, and then push higher. And then we'll have something nice. For the moment, we dropped from October, and we stopped here at 3 trillion, and we are going sideways. Nothing else. We can assume that the market will reverse and will go back up, but we don't know. We don't have a setup. We don't have a clear indication that the market will do that. Let's wait for more. Similar for total tree. You can see we stopped here at 800 billion. We made some W's, we are retesting, we are going sideways. If something bad will happen, we can test this tail low. Of course we can. We can even test this one. I'm hoping that this W will hold and we'll retest that W and then we'll push higher. Yes, but it's up to me. No. We have an important level 1 trillion here. If we'll accept daily, weekly chart above that one, well, that will be a bit better. That's my overview, people. I finally managed to do a short overview in less than 20 minutes. That's good for me. Okay, so the market is looking similar like yesterday. Let's go on lower time frame. But before that, keep in mind, people, today, before we'll open the live stream, the New York live stream, half an hour before, we'll have the inflation numbers. Extra careful, could move the market. Okay? Today we'll have, it's Tuesday, so we'll open the New York live stream for all the Discord members. All the Discord members have access on the New York live stream. They could ask questions. They could see what we are doing day in and day out. But half an hour before we'll start, we'll have some news. So we'll know exactly the numbers before we'll start the live stream. Okay. On lower time frame, 1 hour, 4-hour chart. We waited yesterday for the Monday range. Now we have the Monday range. On Bitcoin, this is the Monday high, this is the Monday low. We can play the range game. We can consider that is a good environment for range plays. I think yes. Look at it. The market is going sideways. Yeah, okay, we can SFU this level. We'll play the Monday SFU. Yes, the Monday high. If we reclaim back down, we can play that setup. If the market will come back down here in the long reload zone, nice confluence here, then we can play the Monday low. And we can play long. It's that simple. No fancy setups, no fancy names, no, just play the range. Market is 70 to 80% of the time in a range. Now, if you look left, you see that the market is kind of in a range. So it's basically simple to trade. We have volatility, $2,000, $3,000 for a day trader. It's okay. For a swing trader, well, not too many things you can do in that range. But for a day trader, it's nice. So, what I'll play? I'll play the Monday high. I'll try to play this SFU here. If the market will come back down in the middle of the range, I'll stay the fuck out. If the market will come back down in the long reload zone and will SFU the Monday low, then I'll play along. If the market will dump even more at this SFU level, I'll try to play an SFU long. Simple. No, nothing fancy for today, people. People are saying, well, everything is bullish. Okay, if it's bullish, if the market wants to push higher and higher, break the Monday high, go higher, then retest and take as support the Monday high. Okay, then I'll use Holy Grail, for example, to chase the trend, because we have the perfect tool for that. But at the moment, I don't see that strong trend. You remember last 2 weeks, someone said, well, strong trend, I'm not shorting. Well, I shorted and I made money. Now I'm playing the range game because I see the range. Ethereum, similar like Bitcoin. The range is a bit smaller, but similar levels. You can see the SFU is a bit lower here. So in this area, I'll try to hunt along. In this area, if I'll SFU this high, maybe I'll play a short, but I need to see a clear breakout and a reclaim back in the range, because Ethereum is dangerous to play on the short side. I explained you multiple times why I prefer not to fuck around with Ethereum on the short side. At any point in time, if we'll accept above this level, we can push a lot higher. Look at the short reload zone is here and higher. So it's kind of dangerous to play a short here. But in the same time, people, a setup is a setup. I'll play the setup. If it will stop me out, so be it. So, similar plays on Ethereum versus Bitcoin. Well, Ethereum and Bitcoin, sorry. We had Zek. The trade is done. We took our profit. We have a moon bag or a dump bag. Call it whatever you want. I want to play this one. No. I saw some people playing Monero. I saw some people asking me. Someone asked me about Holy Grail on Monero. Yeah, it's not a bad idea. For me, it's a bit too late on Monero. And I don't know how to say it. I don't really enjoy the privacy coins for trading. I prefer privacy coins to keep them as privacy coins. If I have some Monero, I'll keep it there and that's it. I traded this one on the short side because I saw the opportunity, I saw the news. If I'll see something similar, I'll play it again. I consider this is the bottom for this one? No. I'll go on 4-hour chart. I don't see a bottom here. Yeah, we have a double in a nice location, but no. I think, yeah, we can bounce. We can even bounce here to retest this big gap. You can see this one. Kind of 50-61% bounce. And then probably will dump lower. Just my 2 cents. Everyone was talking. The move was strong. The hype is gone. We had a really nice bounce here. Look at it. We bounced from $300 to $570. And again, the shillers and the usual influencer said that, well, buy it because it's going to the moon. And where is the fucking moon? I still have that short from the top, people. The short from here is still in my exchange, and I'm waiting for I don't know, $200, $100 maybe. I'm more than happy to hold the rest of the position. But this scalp, done. Next boss. Let's take a look at the shit coins we have on with green. That means some of them were still in the trade. Finally, I see this one trying to create some W's. Can you see it? Pump, dump, consolidation. And maybe, just maybe we'll make some W's. Well, let's wait. Okay. Holo, similar. We played, we took the profit. I don't suggest you to take a trade here. This one, hopefully some of you are still in. Risk free. If you manage to book some profit, okay. I loved what I see here on Blue AI. You can see it's consolidating. We did a breakout, we retested, and we're creating new W's. Some of you or some couple or two traders will say, well, I love this area here and I'll try to play something. It's up to you, people. But I like the price action here. Look at it. W breakout. Retest. W is trying to do something. Let's put daily. Maybe on daily we can see it better. Well, I think on daily you can see it a bit better. Looks nice. We had clear daily W's, breakout, retest, another daily W, probably even weekly W's will form if we'll accept above 0.6 cents. So it's up to you. I'm not recommending to do. Could consolidate more, but it's not looking bad. I'm not closing this trade. I'll keep it as long as market will let me keep it. Avant. We played the setup 2 weeks ago in the holidays. I want to see the market coming back down here in the long reload zone. I want to see the market creating a W. Probably the best level is 78.6. So if I'll see the market at 78.6 with a small W, I'll try again. Or in some of us case, adding to the moon bag we have here, because I said we can keep a moon bag here. It's risk free. We took some profit. 3 to 1 is 3 to 1. Nice trade. Avant, I still consider it a nice shitcoin to trade. Aster, disappointing. Honestly, Aster is disappointing. We had these W's here. Breakout, clear breakout. I love that breakout, and we are dumping more than I was expecting. If I put 4-hour chart, well, what I could wait for now? For a double here. You can see we tested 78.6, but give me W's. Let's see the indicators. I don't see anything special. That's the problem here. Because I don't see bullish divergence on RSI, no bullish divergence on OBV, nothing. So I'm still in that trade I took, but I'm disappointed of the results. Let's just keep it that way. If I'll see W's, breakout and retest, then I'll change my opinion about it. For the moment, it's weak. Sorry, it's weaker than the rest. Yeah, weaker than a lot of altcoins. Aria, we just hit the take profit. I told you not to take the entire profit on this one. Trail, because this one is consolidating and has potential for more. If you took 50% here at 2R and you are trailing the rest, that's good. Nobody could say we didn't have opportunities to enter in this trade. The last one was in January 3rd. I'll keep this trade until the short reload zone, as we discussed. I think has potential, yes, that's why I'm keeping the trade. So this was a nice price action here. Dumped, I don't know why. Then they tried to pump it back up. No, they consolidated nicely and now they are pumping it. APR, you can see I'm waiting for a new setup here in the long reload zone, but actually I think we have the long reload zone already, almost. It's a range here, so we should play the range game. If you don't see clear W's in the long reload zone, well, wait for some SFUs because we have equal lows there. Disappointing with this one. Managed to make it risk-free and that's it. But at least it's risk-free and we are not risking money anymore. We can keep that trade open for longer. Okay, now I'll take some requests. I see La Vista asking about IP. Well, let's take a look at IP. Well, let's put the entire template as professionals. Oh. So, this is the template with the Bollinger Bands. This is the daily, the weekly chart actually. And this is for our chart, classic one. As you know, or you should know, I'm not a fan of shorting shitcoins. What this shitcoin did here? Okay, we did a W, we break out, we did an AB equals CD, we completed that one. Usually after a complete AB equals CD, we'll have another fake out. Maybe not a clear trade, but a fake out. Could the market pump higher? Yes. On 4-hour chart, I have a short setup? No. I have warning signs here, but nothing else. If I'll put 1-hour chart, is the minimum I'll go for a shitcoin Vista. I don't want to scalp shitcoins. Do you see NEM? Do you see anything here? No. I see some warnings on RSI, but keep in mind, it's lower time frame. OBV is still strong. OBV is still above average. It's still pushing higher, creating higher highs, respecting the price action. What is the potential here? Give me a clear setup and then maybe I'll play it. But to short here, no. Let's put the entire range and see what location we have. Well, actually, if you go on daily, you don't have any good location to short. We just created a W and probably will retest at some point in time. But you don't want to focus on short, you want to focus on long on this one. I don't know what this shitcoin does. But in September was $14. Now it's $3. At any point in time, this shitcoin could pump to 38.2. And we are far, far away from that level. So, no thank you. Yeah, we can pump, we can dump, but I don't recommend to go and follow short setups on something that is, I don't have it's at the POC, it's at the bottom. Why you should focus on something that it's forming the bottom here. Maybe don't chase here at $3. Wait for a retracement and buy some, or long some with a long setup. Shorting is not a good opportunity. Not for me. You do whatever you want. I'm not your financial advisor. Dusk on daily? Well, why not? I'm on daily. Why not? Let's put spot. Well, Dusk on daily is creating a bottom here. Huh? Nothing fancy. Creating a bottom. And if you go and put the volume profile, you'll see the pockets here. Well, actually, let's do it because I have it on this template. Dusk. Okay, spot. Let's zoom out. You can see we have some drawings here. You are below the POC. You are in the value, if you can call it a value in a shitcoin. So you can chase, you can do something here. Well, not quite. What you can do here is to find a nice level and try to use little old lady if you want to get a bag. If you think this one will pump, and will probably pump. Now we can put weekly. Usually when you want to invest or to use little old lady, you should go on weekly, not on daily. Well, we are trying to create a W. We are trying to create a bottom. Look what happened when we had W's. You can see W, breakout. W, breakout. W, breakout. W, let's see if we'll get a breakout. Some shitcoins, some big shitcoins are forming that weekly W. I saw that. Not ready yet, but they are doing something. They are pumping. Why I'm not focusing too much on old shitcoins? Because I have too many fucking bags. My bags are well packed, and I don't want to. To add more to those bags. So I'm not really interested. I see the W's, okay. If I find something for a setup, okay. But as investor, as little old lady, as investor in shitcoins, I don't want to do anything. I have too many bags, people. And a lot of people in Crypto Traders Arena have the same problem. Because this time, altcoins underperform the market. We are stuck with some bags. And we need to be patient and wait for sell half on a double at least. Okay. Let's take a look. You said something about long reloads over there. SNX. Old shitcoin. Old shitcoin. SNX is an old as fuck. Look at it. Not even creating a bottom for the moment. What you can play here may be a power of 3, but no. Look at it. We had a bounce. We had a dump back down. Yeah, I need to go on. On weekly, we don't have anything. On daily. On daily, you have something nice. On daily, yeah, you have a setup even. If I'll get bullish divergence here already confirmed, you can see here, in this dump, then you have a setup on SNE. And yeah, look at the MACD, bullish divergence. I don't see anything on OBV near RSI on daily, but Look at it. If you know something, or if you like this one, well, on daily you have a setup. Why? You have a daily W already, and we are retesting that one, and we can push a lot higher. You don't need to do anything else on SNX. Just look at the high from, what is this? October? Let's put a target in the short reload zone on the last move up. Okay? Let's imagine you take that W and you take your profit at 38.2. That's a 11R. You want to take that trade? No. Up to you. 61.8, 18R. So, it's worth the time and effort to take this W, and maybe if this one will fail, to take the next one. Definitely. So, if you see price action like this, well, a lot of shitcoins have this one. If you are a position trader, even a swing trader will take this W. Why not? Good enough. Well, if you want to be a sharp shooter and you want to be a, I don't know, 4-hour swing trader or a day trader, and well, I love this setup, but I want to outperform. I'm better trader than usual. Then you can do something like this. Okay, and you put the long reload zone, and then you say, well, okay, we had the W, we clearly confirmed the W. This is the neckline retest, but now for me to enter in the trade, I'll go on 4-hour chart and I'll hunt the next W. I'll take the next W. And let's assume that this W will look something like this. Let's say the market will dump a little bit lower and will do something like this, and then it's pumping. Well, if you manage to take something like this, for example, take this W and you put your stop loss here, something, imagine what risk reward you can get. A lot better risk reward. Maybe you should try 2 times or maybe even 3 times, but if you are sharp enough to lower the time frame and you know what to do, and you'll manage to get an entry like this, similar with what I showed you here, one trade is enough for an entire month. If one trade like this will perform, and let's say in February you'll be at 38.2, here, not at 61.8, just 38.2. You don't need more trades. One trade is enough for the entire month. You have to see the potential, people. You have to see when the market, everyone was talking and is trying to enter here. Okay, now you have a acceptable entry. You can take this one. Okay, we can guarantee that it's a win? No, definitely not. But if you are a capoateur, if you are a sharp shooter, okay, then, well, let's wait a little bit more. Let's wait for that fucking W. Let's frame a setup on 4-hour chart. And then we can play. That's why I'm telling you, well, let's wait for 4-hour Ws. And you saw even on new shitcoins, I waited for the market to, okay, we pumped. And now getting back down here, give me W, because that's the most, this is the best entry possible with a lot of juice in it. You can trail, you can outperform, you can maximize the profit when you get something like this. If you don't have time, you have 1 job, 2 jobs, and you don't have time, take this one. Put the entry here, stop loss there, hard stop loss without fucking around. Yeah. Take profit at 38.2 here. And next boss. Maybe if you reach this level, you let a moon back 25% and trail the rest. So I like SNX. I like it. I'll take a look later. Maybe I'll even take a trade there. But for me, that will be the trade. Waiting in the long reload zone here. After we confirm the structure, after we confirm the change of the structure, after we have a double bottom, yeah, and beginning, we can have the beginning of an uptrend, I'll hunt here. Okay. Let's take another one. Litecoin. I see someone asking repeatedly about Litecoin. You saw anyone developing Litecoin lately? I'll zoom out on weekly on Litecoin, people. I explained Litecoin multiple times. If we'll see something like this, we have a chance. If not, the lower the better for a simple strategy. Little old lady, sell half on a double. We can go even to, on weekly, we can go to $50 and or $60 and then to buy a little bit, yes. Do you see any weekly W's here? No. From the last bounce, we have a long reload zone. We have 2 long reload zones. A lot of long reload zones, actually. So location is good, but show me some weekly W's. The problem with Litecoin is that stupid, because it's stupid, that stupid man that is using Litecoin X, and probably other people who have a lot of Litecoins, they try to force a breakout here. They try to force a breakout. They paid some money for that breakout, and unfortunately, no juice in it. It's not that easy. They are used to, well, we'll shield with some influencer and the market will pump. No, will not pump. Why will not pump? Because a lot of people bought some Litecoin here, smart ones, and they'll be more than happy to sell half on a double here. So every time influencers are trying to push it, because Litecoin is pretty big and didn't perform last time, people that bought here at $50 will be more than happy to sell you their Litecoin at double, at above $100. We need on Litecoin, we need someone to do something with Litecoin, to promote it properly, to develop something new on Litecoin, to use Litecoins for something, and then maybe we'll have something on Litecoin. If you want to participate in Litecoin, in the long reload zone, the lower the better, buy some Litecoin, put an order, sell half on a double. Yeah? Sell half on a double means if you bought 76, you put sell half on a double on 150. Not the best. Maybe you should wait for lower. Sell half on a double and then you have a free bag forever. So you'll be a happy holder of Litecoin as much as you want. I see a setup here? No. I see a setup on daily? No. You can see here, after the dump, we had a pump and we are fighting 61.8. No, thank you. Okay? People, unfortunately, this is daily crypto plan made for planning and reviewing the Bitcoin and Ethereum and some shitcoins. I cannot go 2 hours here. Yep. Litecoin lit say has a double say. Well, you said about say something nice. Let's watch say. At least you said something about it. You didn't ask only. Yes, it has W breakout and retest similar. The problem I have with say is this. I'm on spot and I have this tail low. That's ugly. That's ugly. Why? We are trying to avoid coins that they have this tail here. Could be a setup here? Yes. W, breakout, retest. Okay. Another breakout. Being honest, this W on daily, this W had a breakout, had a retest, proper retest, and then the market pumped. So this W played itself out. Now you have to do the same, like I showed you on the other one. Swing low, swing high, long reload zone, wait for a W and play another setup. Maybe on 4-hour chart, not on daily. Okay? Because if I put weekly chart, on weekly chart you don't have anything. You don't have a weekly W, you don't have a reversal, you don't have anything. We can dump lower and test this tail low. Yes, of course we can. So let's take a look at Monero because it's pumping, and Dash, and then we'll call it a live stream. Where the fuck I could watch Monero? Well, KuCoin. Weekly. Well, Monero is pumping, but for me to chase at $500 is impossible. If you remember, we talked about Monero here. Yeah, some of us bought Monero here and sell half on a double. Yeah. Remember that in this period was listed even on Binance. At some point in time, we had to move our Monero from Binance to other exchanges or in our own wallets. It is what it is. They'll list Monero back? Probably. I don't see that urge to remove the privacy coins anymore. Yeah? So at some point in time, sooner than later, they'll probably list Monero back. Imagine if they'll list it back on Binance all of a sudden. Well, we'll list Monero back on Binance. That will be a nice pump. Buy the rumor, sell the news, of course, but you get the idea. So watch out for that scenario when they could list Monero back. To chase here, no. If you have Monero, don't. I'm not saying to sell it. If you bought it at 150 and you sold half on a double, I think you can hold the rest because Monero it's more than okay to hold. If you want to sell here and you don't know where to sell, well, I recommend to go on lower time frame and wait for some yams or for something. I don't see. I see the market pumping. Yeah, someone asked me about Monero below $500 and I said I don't have a setup. The market is pumping and we can pump higher? Of course we can. We can go to $1,000 pretty easily on Monero. But I'm chasing Monero here? No. If I want to chase Monero, I'll go, for example, with, let's say, 1 hour, Holy Grail. Or even 50-minute chart, Holy Grail. There you go. The last entry was here. On 1 hour. You can see we are pumping. We had an entry here. We had an entry here. And now we are pumping. If the market will come back down and give me an entry with Holy Grail, I could attempt a trade, a setup. But a setup is totally different. With Holy Grail, if we'll hit my stop loss, I'll get the fuck out. So Monero is not looking bad. It's looking that it's getting in the exponential phase. In the same time, people look at Monero and people are saying that the bull market is over and we'll go to a 4-year bear market. You really believe that? I don't. Anyway, let's take a look at the old Dash. Old shitcoin. Old as fuck. Is not pumping. If you want to play an echo pump, yes, you should buy Dash. It's forming a weekly double here. You can see it's exactly at the breakout. We bought this one with Road to Financial Freedom. And what was nice for this one? This was the end, $25 last year. And I remember people asking me about Dash here, and we bought some Dash here. But in the same time, if you bought it at 25, sell half on a double at 50 and just forget about it. Some traders from TRI, including me, including other old people, we still have some Dash because we are used to trade this one and make money with it. This one pumped really nicely here. A lot of people made money. And then we dumped and we dumped and we dumped and we tried to buy it back and it never pumped. And we are bag holders. Anyway, I still have some, not too much. That's the last one, people. Here, weekly W, yeah, it's buyable. Yes, you can frame a setup if you can go on lower time frame. If I'll put the fib levels here, swing high, swing low. Let's find the low. You can see we are at 78.6. We are in the classic altcoin long reload zone. You can see the blue one. If you look left, you have a strong support here. So yeah, we can bounce from that level. We can go on daily. And you can see, well, we are creating W's again. We are at the breakout. You want to take that W? That's up to you. You want to go on lower time frame? Yeah, you can go on lower time frame, but at this level, if we'll break out on all the time frames. I don't think we'll come back down. I think if we'll do a breakout, you can take the retest if we'll do something like this. So this is the big W breakout. If we're lucky, we'll get a retest, not a deep one, and then we'll follow Monero. Hopefully. That being said, people, let's call it a live stream. In this manner, I'll stay here until the end of the day, because more people will join, more people will ask another request and another request. Join us on Discord. We accept, I don't know, part of you, 10-20%. People, I'll be honest, if you have a new fucking account on Discord made this year or in the last couple of months, you don't really have a chance to join Discord. If someone that is already in Discord will recommend you, maybe. But if you made an account today for Discord and you want to join, no, you don't have a chance. We are keeping the numbers low on Discord. We are keeping the Discord safe. We are intending to keep the Discord in a really nice environment. We don't need 100,000 people in Discord. Low numbers, serious traders, serious people that are trying to succeed to become profitable, that are profitable already and they are enjoying the environment. It's all we need. We never said that we'll become the biggest ones. We intend to be the best ones. I don't know if we'll ever succeed or we can measure that. But people inside Discord are really happy about what we have. You don't have to be a premium member or a VIP member. VIP anyway is for traders. If you are a beginner, you don't have any fucking business to be in VIP. If you want to be a premium member, well, it's $400, 400 and something for the entire year. Calculate on monthly and you'll understand that is not expensive. It's if anyone could afford that. And then you have access on all the New York live streams every fucking day. And you have all the swing trades I post, all the live streams we do on YouTube. And even sometimes we open the London for premium members at the end of the month. We cannot help everyone, people, that's for sure. I'm the guy guilty for selecting the members that they are allowed in Discord. You can blame me, you can, I don't know, say whatever you want. My DMs are closed on X. Don't try to DM me because I'm not answering. I don't have time to do more than that, people. Okay, well, you have to first get in Discord, and then if Stefan will accept you, you can join VIP. Okay, people. By the way, people, VIP is closed. We are doing some exception. Stefan is in charge for that. If someone wants to pay for 6 months, for example, or 3 months or 12 months, and Stefan decides that is sharp enough to stay in VIP, maybe we can accept. But usually at the end of the month, we are register new people in VIP. Okay, that being said, people, let's play the range game on Bitcoin, on Ethereum, on lower time frame, 1 hour and lower. We have nice levels. You can see the market is trying to SFU this high. Maybe it will give us a setup. Similar on Ethereum. If I'll see any setup, I'll post. Yesterday I took a scalp short on Bitcoin, but was a scalp. I made money in this dump. Yeah? Sharp traders will understand why I took the trade here. Swing high, swing low, short, reload zone. I had an M. I took some profit off here, trailed the rest. I'm out from that trade and I'm waiting for the next one. Okay. That being said, let's call it a live stream. I'll go on VIP and stay in the VIP for 2 more hours trying to scalp with them. Stefan is out almost completely today. If Stefan will have time, he will post on Twitter a potential setup, or he will post on VIP a potential setup. But he has something important to do, something that he cannot delay, and we have to understand that. Okay? Okay. See you next time, people. Bye-bye.